Welcome to Time of Death. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murder of Hai Soon Oh. Oh was shot and killed on Tuesday, August 8, 2017, in the 2900 block of Montrose Avenue in La Crescenta, according to LA County coroner records. Tanae James, James Trotter, and Devon White were subsequently arrested and charged with the murder. The following is the evidence at trial. The victim and her husband lived in La Crescenta in a condominium complex. They worked in Linwood, where they owned a clothing store in the Plaza Mexico. The store made $500 to $700 a day in cash. Either the victim or her husband would take the money home each night. On the morning of August 8, 2017, the victim drove to the store, where she stayed until it closed that evening. Before leaving, she put the store's cash in her purse. Just after 8 p.m., she drove out of Plaza Mexico's parking lot, followed by a red Dodge Challenger driven by defendant Trotter, in which defendant White and Tanae James, defendant Trotter's girlfriend, were passengers. At 8:36 p.m., a witness was walking in the area of the victim's condominium complex. The witness's attention was drawn to a red Dodge Challenger, which had driven up without its lights off and had parked close to other cars on the street. When defendant White got out of the car, defendant Trotter positioned it near the condominium's driveway. As an automated gate to the driveway was closing, defendant White blocked it and entered the complex, moving toward the garage area. The witness heard a woman scream and then a gunshot. Defendant White came running down the driveway and got back into the car, which sped away. The witness estimated that 30 seconds elapsed from the time defendant White entered the complex to when he exited. A second witness looked out the window after hearing the gunshot and saw defendant White running down the driveway carrying a bag and a gun. The victim was found in her garage, part of her body still in her car, dead from a gunshot wound to the chest. The victim's body had no soot or stippling, consistent with the shooter being more than 2 feet from her. The day after the murder, the victim's purse was found where the southbound 2 and the 5 freeways connect. Defendant White's DNA was found on the purse, which now contained no cash. The murder weapon was never found. However, a .45 caliber shell casing was recovered from the victim's garage, and a .45 caliber bullet was recovered from her body. The bullet could have been fired from either a Glock or a Bersa. Photos and video on defendant Trotter's phone dated July and August of 2017 showed him with 2 Glock guns. However, a firearms expert could not verify they were real guns without physically examining them. The morning of the victim's murder, defendant White texted someone that he would probably go thug with Man and go pass on something. Man is defendant Trotter's moniker, and to thug means to commit crimes. At 5 p.m., defendant White texted defendant Trotter that he was exiting the freeway and headed to the house. At 5:20 p.m., defendant Trotter and his girlfriend were at Plaza Mexico. Video surveillance showed them walk by the victim's store and look in. Defendant Trotter appeared to use his cell phone. They left Plaza Mexico around 5:45 p.m. without having bought anything. At 6:45 p.m., defendant Trotter and his girlfriend were at a nearby store, where she wired money to extend the rental on the red Challenger. They left Walmart at 7:25 p.m., and defendant Trotter then called defendant White twice. By 8 p.m., defendant Trotter and defendant White were at Plaza Mexico's parking lot, where the victim's car was parked. Video surveillance captured the Challenger following the victim. Later that evening, defendant White and Trotter's cell phones connected to cell phone towers in the area of the victim's home soon after she was shot. On the day of the victim's murder, defendant White's, defendant Trotter's, and his girlfriend's cell phones traveled from Linwood to Compton to La Crescenta and back to Compton. Following the trial, the jury found defendants White and Trotter guilty of first-degree murder, with a special circumstance finding that the murder was committed during a robbery, and possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. As to the murder and robbery counts, the jury found true the gun use allegations. As to both defendants, the jury found gang allegations not true. On August 29, 2018, the court sentenced defendant White to life without the possibility of parole. On September 25, 2018, the court sentenced defendant Trotter to life without the possibility of parole. He later appealed and was resentenced to 25 years to life. Tanae James pled no contest to 1 count of second-degree robbery and was sentenced to 12 years in state prison. Hai Soon Oh was 67 years old at the time of death.